Hello everyone, I am Spurti Nagraj, pursuing MTech Embedded Systems in Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai. In this video, I am briefing out about headlight sensor, how does it work, which sensor is used most, and some example where it have been already exist. A headlight is a lamp attached to the front of a wheel to light the road ahead. Headlight sensor is used to switch on or off or dim or dip the headlight automatically. Automatic systems for activating the headlamps have been available since the mid 1960s, originally only on the luxury American models. Basic implementations turn the headlights on at the dusk and off at the dawn. Modern implementations use sensors to detect the amount of exterior light. It is also said that UN R48 has mandated the installation of automatic headlamp since July 30th, 2016. It is mentioned that with the daytime running lamp equipped and operated, the dipped beam headlamp should automatically turn on if the car is driving in less than 1000 lux ambient condition, that is automatic switching condition, such as in a tunnel and in dark environment while driving. And it is also said daytime running lamp would make glare more evident to the upcoming vehicle driver, which in turn would influence the upcoming vehicle driver's eyesight, such as by automatically switching the daytime running lamp to the dipped beam headlamp. It also inherits the safety defect could be solved and a safety benefit is ensured. How do automatic headlight works? Basic automatic headlights work through sensors which detect how much light is there outside. The headlights turn on when these sensors detect a certain level of a darkness, that is the amount that or level of a light. Which is the sensor used? Most systems retain the conventional headlight switches which allow drivers to turn on or off and bypass the sensors, which is manually controlled. In nowadays, like in luxury cars, for automatic switching on or off of the headlight, the sensors like photoelectric sensors are used to respond to the amount of light and turn on the headlights when there is a certain amount of low lights. Most manufacturers wire the automatic headlights through the ignition switches of their cars. When the driver starts the vehicle and light levels are low, the headlights turn on automatically. When he switches off the key, the system turns off the auto lights. The sensor used is a photoelectric sensor. Photoelectric sensor, also known as photo eyes, which emit a beam of a light that is used to detect the presence or absence of the items and equipment or changes in a surface conditions. When the emitted light is interrupted or reflected by the object, the change in light patterns is measured by a receiver and the target object or surface is recognized. The principal and the major types of this sensor is it has three models. First one is reflective model. In this model, both the light emitting and the light receiving elements are contained in a single housing. The sensor receives the light reflected from the target. In through beam model, the transmitter and the receiver are separated. When the target is between the transmitter and the receiver, the light is interrupted. The third model is retroreflective model. Here, both the light emitting and the light receiving elements are contained in a same housing. The light from the emitting element hits the reflector and turns to the light receiving element. When the target is present, the light is interrupted. Where the sensor is placed. The automatic headlamps are activated through the photoelectric sensor which is embedded into the instrument panel. The The sensor is located at the base of the windshield under the defogger grille. The sensitivity of the sensor is either set by the auto manufacturer or the driver. The sensor is activated by the lighting conditions at the dawn or dusk. The lights may switch off up to 5 minutes after the engine has been turned off. The driver has the ability to bypass the functions of the automatic headlamps by operating the light switch or some other devices in the car. If the driver inadvertently leaves the light on, it reminds the driver to turn them off. Some of the real-time examples in the real-time examples are General Motors automatic light control. The automatic control system is a standard feature for 1999 to 2004 Oldsmobile vehicles and an option for some Pontiac models. The automatic light controls turn the lights on whenever the sensor in the instrument panel senses dark conditions. The system will activate the lights when the car is driven in an enclosure such as a parking garage. Heavy overcast conditions can also cause the lights to switch on. The headlamp off delay is 20 seconds. Fog lamps, if equipped, will switch off the driver's driver's turns off the engine. Bypassing the system can be accomplished by engaging the parking brake before starting the engine. Also after turning the engine off, one can move the light switch from auto to headlamps and back to auto again. The second example is Ford's auto lamp system. In this, Lincoln Mercury vehicles have used a system called auto lamp. A photocell is used to activate the automatic headlamps whenever the conditions warrant. It has two features. One of them is the automatic headlight system can be bypassed at the light switch. Second one is Autolight has a exit delay feature which keeps the interior and exterior lights illuminated so that the path to the driver's dwelling can be illuminated. This was an optional feature later made standard on a Mercury Grand Marquis. The third one, Twilight Sentinel. In this, Twilight Sentinel is one of the earliest forms of automatic headlamp features for General Motors and Chrysler cars. It dates back to 1964. Twilight Sentinel uses an amplifier and a single photocell to gauge the light sensitivity intensity before switching the lights on. In 1980, Book Buyer Guide states the headlights will stay on the light a path ahead of the car for 3 minutes when the engine is turned off. The driver can set the time length for the headlamp delay. According to Imperial, the Chrysler version of Twilight Sentinel will illuminate the reverse lamps along with the headlamps. According to chip lamp, one uses the turn signal to illuminate the corresponding side of the car, providing that the car is equipped with side cornering lamps. That is, cornering lamps are white lights on the leading portion of the front fender of some luxury cars. By this, I can conclude that in advanced systems such as Mercedes-Benz, BMW, the light beam adjusts itself such that every place of the road is illuminated except the vehicle in the opposite direction. These expensive cars also have automatic headlight leveling. This uses a small motor on each headlight to adjust the beam on each headlight to prevent it from blinding the eyes of the oncoming drivers. This is very useful if you have a heavy load in the trunk of your car which would cause the front car of to dip upwards, and it enhance the safety, and where the traffic will be also reduced.